MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's game 2 of the NLDS.
And TV Sports is your exclusive home for postseason baseball as well. Welcome back, everybody, to TV Sports 27 as the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets getting ready to battle in this game 2 NLDS showdown here. And we're trying to come back, even this one up. We're putting the announcers on. We got quick counts going for this game, so the game will move along a little bit faster. Let's see what happened in game 1. We got the broadcasters, so you guys can kind of listen to them in the background a little bit. Let me know if that's something you guys like or don't like. I know we kind of go back and forth with that for a lot of the different series, but I feel like baseball, where it's a little bit of a slower sport, kind of listen to a lot of the background announcers could be something that's fun for all of you guys. So let me know if that's something you like to see, and let's see if we cannot even this thing up here as we got Alex Young on the mound.
Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right?
3-9, 3.75 ERA. 107 strikeouts for Alex Young. Glad to have you aboard, guys, on this baseball streaming session. As here comes Harold Ramirez. And let's get what for us is going to be the first pitch, but officially, pitch number 4 in game 2. And it's in the dirt.
73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot
cooler. The roof is open at the Chase. Nice, comfortable setting here for some baseball. And there's the strikeout. Alex Young gets the strikeout to begin this one. We said game 2 underway. You can see top left corner what we're sitting at here in the series. This is a big one for the Diamondbacks to even this one up in a 5-game series to fall behind. It's not something you want to do.
Stepping in now, Yohan Moncada. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency...
Oh, man, they gave us that corner on the last pitch. This time, they did not like it. Do we test that corner again? Maybe kind of see what the ump's going to call on this one. Let's see. That was quite a rough call. Wow. Oh, he did call it. Okay, I didn't see him make a motion. I guess, was it just so fast? See if we can get him just down here. Oh, we couldn't get him. Moncada's going to take his base, and Mookie Betts comes up, and he did quite a bit of damage to us yesterday. You see the 400 batting average. He'll step up with a 1-1 count to his name. You know, I kind of dig the quick counts. I've mentioned in past streams, I go back and forth about it because, you know, baseball fans, it's such a numbers sport. It's a pure sport, but I first turned it on because we have the, I thought we would be able to turn that one, and obviously did not happen. I mainly first turned it on because baseball went to the pitch clock, and I was like, hey, that's you know, my way of doing a pitch clock there, since we don't have it in this game. But going through a full game yesterday where we did every pitch, so you know what, in the streaming world, when we do football, you know, we just did NFL 2K5, we did 7-minute quarters. We didn't do 15-minute quarters. And when we play basketball with Coach Shaq, we play around with the rules and the fouls, and when we play hockey, we do 10-minute periods. So, you know, all of it is finagled around. And this is TV Sports, so this is my world. Because I had originally talked about maybe when we get into the postseason, we would have quick counts turned off, but
2-2, and he flips one up there.
I don't know. I kind of got used to the challenge. It's a challenge to go up and not know what situation you're going to deal with. Like here, you know, we got to kind of fight out of this 2-1 hole.
So now to the plate, Wilson Ramos. 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count.
Changeup having a little bit of hard time hitting for Alex Young. That one again didn't make it, and they're going to walk him. So bases loaded already, top of the first here. Trying to bounce back from the Game 1 defeat.
Settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Here's the 1-1. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this?
There we go. Just throw it, do the force out to second, don't even chance it, and Alex Young is going to survive. So let's get that D-backs offense up and see what we can't do this time in Game 1. Only got the 1 run across, J.D. Martinez. And it just gets stronger for the Mets. Jacob deGrom, although the record, which they always say in baseball is deceiving, 13-11, but a solid ERA. And Hernandez looking for his first postseason hit here. Starting with a 2-2 count, so watch out. This could be a strike, 1 throw. And Hernandez takes the swing and... Ooh, I thought he was going to have the speed to beat that one out. Not quite the case there, Mr. Hernandez.
Into the box now, David Peralta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Peralta, another one looking for his first postseason hit. And he will deliver on that one. What team is Peralta on these days? He's still on the Diamondbacks? He's on the... I guess it says he's technically a free agent right now, but he was with the Dodgers. So there you go. He went from the Diamondbacks to the Rays to the Dodgers. And here's J.D. Martinez, the only man that scored a run in the postseason so far for the Diamondbacks. An acquisition made just before the trade deadline. Charlie Blackmon. Wow, this strike zone is pretty wild right now.
Peralta stands at first with 1 out.
Martinez, that one is going to die out. Yeah, Justin Charlie Blackmon and center fielder. Well, there's a look at the, you can see the Reds getting ready to sweep the Cubs. We haven't seen any other action in the AL, but Kevin Kiermaier, center fielder, and Charlie Blackmon shipped off for J.D. Martinez to try to add that power bat. And, I mean, he certainly cashed in during the regular season as Martinez finished with just under 60 home runs. The majority of those coming in the second half of the season with our Arizona Diamondbacks. We head to Citi Field after this, so to get that win here would be pretty ideal, and Jake Lamb's going to strike out. Citi Field, I mentioned in many streams previous, I went to New York last year, Airbnb, and to get into the city, the purple number 7 line, if there's any New Yorkers out there, and it rides right past Citi Field. So every single day that we went into the city, we drove right past Citi Field. That's one thing I want to go back and do on a trip to New York that I didn't get to do. A couple things that we just ran out of time. We stayed there for an entire week, and we did a lot. We did a lot of stuff. We did the giant AMC in Times Square. We did the Wax Museum, the U.S. Intrepid, the 9/11 Memorial, which we didn't even get to see the whole thing of that. We ran out of time, and they closed it, and we had to hurry out of there. What else did we do? The Statue of Liberty cruise, where they take you around. We did a lot, but We didn't get to do a tour of Citi Field or a tour of Yankee Stadium. The Yankee Stadium one I feel like is a must for any sports fan, baseball fan, regardless of your favorite team. I'm a Rays fan, so obviously it's a team in the division, but that would have been really cool to see. And then the other two things that we missed out on, I've mentioned in previous streams, but those of you might just be tuning in now or seeing this, but the Hello Deli, if you guys were old David Letterman fans, I went past where it is now Stephen Colbert's domain, and we took a picture, but it wasn't until like a few days later I realized, oh yeah, the Hello Deli, I completely forgot. Like, obviously I don't really watch late night TV anymore, but back in the day, growing up watching Letterman, that was a staple, the Hello Deli segment, and we were just never back in that area to go in there, so I really wanted to do that. I wanted to get a Hello Deli sandwich and then eat at the Seinfeld Diner. I completely forgot that the Seinfeld Diner was an actual outside, like the outside shot. Obviously the inside looks different, but the outside shot was actually what they used for the show and was an actual diner. So I want to go back and eat there. And then they have the soup kitchen too, the No Soup for You soup kitchen in New York. They have both of those, so I would like to go back and do both of those at some point. But let me know in the comments your guys' New York stories. Have you been in New York before? Where have you gone? What things did you miss out on that you'd like to maybe circle back around and go see again? Or something that you missed the first time that you'd like to go and see? Let me know. Drop it down below. Or what's something to see in New York that you think I might have missed? I saw a lot of sights from Impractical Jokers. There were a couple times that we were, especially kind of where Wall Street is, that I was like, oh, that's from Impractical Jokers. That's from, I took a picture in front of the statue that Sal, I stole your nose, and then they did the punishment where they took him to court. I got my picture in front of that statue. So it's kind of a cool thing. The Impractical Jokers sites. Like, oh yeah, I remember that from the show. I remember that. And they're just real places in New York. It was a pretty fun trip, though. That's a lot, though, to live there full time. The folks that do that. I mean, it was really fun to do for a week, but I was exhausted after a week. And the folks that live there and do that every single day, my goodness. Strong people.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Now you can tell right there that curveball has some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones.
I need to go back to Toronto too. As stupid as this is, the one thing I forgot to do in Toronto is get a picture in front of the Kenny versus Spenny house. Anyone watch Kenny versus Spenny? I took a trip to Toronto, and then I, months later, was like, oh crap, Kenny and Spenny, I forgot. And the house was like 10 minutes away from where I was staying too. But I don't know, apparently, from what you see online, that they put up, like, the people that own the house now kind of put up a fence, so maybe they were tired of people. I can imagine, I don't know what kind of research, or when someone sells you a house, they tell you that it was a famous house, but there's a metal fence in front of the house now. For, like I said, I imagine the people were tired of people coming by and gawking and taking pictures there.
Send him packing for the second time. Swinging a high chopper. Throw to first in.
Did he touch the base? Okay. So, meanwhile, we got another pitcher's duel going on here. Just like we had in Game 1. Pitcher's duel rolling on in Game 2 between Alex Young and Jacob deGrom. That's the challenge, man. You walk up, it's a 3-2 count, and you have one pitch to make.
That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Trying to get those corners, but, you got to be as accurate as humanly possible.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be a tough one. Cattell, oh, did he make it? Yes, he did. Holy smokes, Cattell Marte comes in. What a run to make that catch. That's incredible. Oh my God.
Behind the ball and 2 strikes.
That was an outstanding catch. Every once in a while you get that, you get to see that athleticism in baseball just show out here. So we're scoreless, 1 hit aboard, and while we're kind of at the halfway point of this episode, give you a couple moments to check us out, support TV Sports 27, follow on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, check us out on Patreon, Streamlabs, Ko-Fi, and we appreciate your support. Thank you so much. One more time real quick with those plugs. We're going to be trying to make Patreon a regular thing on Fridays. I'm trying to debate, because we're making good time here, but I'm trying to debate while we're working. Trying to do streams during the week is very tough, and especially getting married here in a couple months. It's going to be even tougher because the time, So trying to do that around a full-time job and stream. So I'm thinking about maybe possibly eliminating the Tuesday night weekday stream. Haven't made that decision yet. Of course, with your guys' continued support, whether you follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, thumbs up, all that, we can possibly make this a full-time thing one day. But for right now, we're working a full-time job around doing this as well. Cattell Marte blasts that one back, and it's not going to make it. So with your guys' continued support, we can maybe make this full-time one day. So I'm kind of debating, coming up in the next couple months, that Tuesday stream that we do might end up getting eliminated. So that's why we encourage, if you can support the channel, follow, subscribe, thumbs up, because that just helps grow the channel, helps more people find the channel. If you like what you see here, tell a friend as well. Share the links if there's a Reddit page or something, and, share TV Sports. Let them know that we're here. But as for Patreon, for those of you that we're getting quite a few new members at the historian level, which is for our bonus content. And right now the series that we're doing is the XHL. I want to try to make Friday a thing where we try to get you some Patreon content, whether that be an ECW or the XHL, or pretty soon the RXFL. I'm almost thinking about doing an RXFL game tomorrow. But wow, Garam did not agree with that. He is very... Toss him out, ump. Toss him out. I feel like I need to get buy a second controller, though, before we do the RXFL, because it might be complete chaos with that controller not... Wait, why was DeGrom mad? Because he didn't get walked. No, he did get walked. The base runner was not on that graphic. Did you see that? The bases were empty. Okay. So anyway, trying to make it where if we do drop the Tuesday, that would be where Thursday we would stream with you guys. Friday I would do something for Patreon, and then we would do the extended, 2 hours that we normally do on weekends, Saturday and Sunday. But for right now, I'll keep all those up. But I'm going to try to make Friday a regular Patreon thing, because Friday is a day, it's a weekend day. I usually have a lot more time because this is weekend. So if we go a little longer, it won't matter. I'll have to go to work the next day, and that'll be a time where I can sit down and just knock out a Patreon episode or whatnot for you guys. So 3-2 count here to Mr. Peralta. Full with 2 on. And they get him with the slider looking. Peralta says, you got me. You got me. Shout out real quick to our Patreon supporters. Thank you guys for always being continued supporters of TV Sports 27. If you want your name on the list, Join us, patreon.com/tvsports27. Sign up at the Mega Fan or Ultra Fan level. And at the Mega Fan and Ultra Fan level, you get all the bonus content at the Historian level, which is the classic episodes. You get the exclusive content. You're going to get all the Twitch stream releases. So if you jump into a stream, 30 minutes late, 40 minutes late, you want to get caught up or you can't be there live for a stream, you'll get everything early and ad-free before it comes out on YouTube. We are months and months ahead of schedule before videos come out on YouTube. As we are streaming this with you guys in December, these videos aren't going to come out on YouTube until April or May. So you're going to get these episodes months in advance before anybody else gets them. If you sign up at Patreon at that Mega Fan or Ultra Fan level, you're also going to get Discord access, private access to Discord with just the Mega Fan and Ultra Fan members. I want to see if we get some folks, because we have plenty of Ultra Fans and Mega Fans, but we haven't had too many folks taking advantage of Discord just yet. So let's see if we can't get some folks to maybe get that Discord started, right? Get that chatter going on Discord and maybe get that banter going with the folks we have signed up. And of course, you also get access to our monthly polls on Patreon, where every month we post and say, hey, what do you guys want to see streamed this month? What do you guys want to see on the channel? And you guys can put your requests in there. And right now, we usually have SK Money that's putting in a lot of the majority of those requests of what we see streamed. But you got, oh my goodness, Panic. He's in shock. He's like, wait a minute. And the pitcher's duel continues in this series here. But we got some heavy hitters. Martinez, Lamb, and Moustakas. Let's get some runs on the board here in this one.
So coming to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And Martinez, please drop. Oh, that one just seemed like it hit off the barrel of the bat. So Martinez goes 0 for 2. Jake Lamb, who's the cleanup man, we usually call him the heart and soul of this Diamondbacks offense. He's searching for his first hit and his first playoff appearance here since we took over as whatever GM or coach or whatever we are. Season 3 with the Diamondbacks. Goes golfing a bit for that fastball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch.
Oh my God, I tried to hold up. I tried to hold up on that and it didn't happen. I did do it. I did try to hold up. So our heavy hitters are getting gunned down as well.
And it's fouled away.
So Diamondback batters, the slumping continues here into game number 2.
And he fouls this one off.
Not going to happen.
Davis brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself.
So we will go top of the 5th, and this is where this episode will end for YouTube watchers. But if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and hit thumbs up on this video. And come on back tomorrow, because you're going to get the second half of this game coming up tomorrow, so you don't want to miss it.
I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness.
One benefit to having the announcers on, you can actually listen to what Heidi says.
To result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi.
Of course, if you don't want to have to wait till tomorrow to get the conclusion of this game, you can always join us live when we stream. Right now, the schedule is Tuesday and Thursday nights with usually a Saturday and Sunday afternoon schedule. So Tuesday, Thursday night, Saturday, Sunday afternoon. Of course, Follow us at Twitch, TV Sports 27 on Twitch, to know exactly when we're going live, because we always send out a tweet. We always tweet out when we're going live. Hey, we're going live, join us. So, I want to make sure you follow us on Twitter for that. And if you can't wait till tomorrow and you missed the live stream, of course, Patreon is where you want to be. TV Sports and SK Money. SK Money is here. Welcome, SK Money. Welcome to the Bounce House. Game 2. We can't get any runs. I thought DeGrom was going to get the first hit for the Mets. Are you kidding me? Is WX Man going to be joining us later? I heard WX Man might be here. I heard Chaotix might be here. I heard Spencer might be here. It's playoff time. Let's go. Let's bounce. Let's bounce in the baseball house. Put down these Mets, these running, raising hell Mets. JD Martinez, the newest member of the Diamondbacks roster, makes the grab. And you don't want to miss the second half. Bottom 5th on TV Sports 27. Don't miss it.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks.